നമസ്കാരം. നമസ്കാരം. ഉറങ്ങിപ്പോയോ? It's a great occasion. I'm not addressing those people who are here. They're all the people who made this happen. I'm sure you are seeing people who are on the dais, but there are many more who have contributed much more than those who are on stage, I'm sure. It was my fortune that I happened to be in Hyderabad. The starting spark for Balagokulam in Hyderabad. It so happened in 2009, I returned from Delhi. For 2 years span I was in Delhi, 2007 to 2009. Then Delhi had huge activities of Balagokulam. We used to have teachers training program in Vivekananda Hall, and just teachers of Balagokulam used to have this many people. I was fortunate to start Balagokulam in Bhilai, Jaipur, wherever I went for different programs. I planned a little series. I was talking to people here who are on stage who are all very active in Balagokulam. But I may be one of the fortunate among more than these people, where all the Gulf countries, Kuwait, Bahrain, Saudi Arabia, Dubai, Oman, and US, I attended Balagokulam programs. It's not that they invited me. I used to go for different programs. I tried to connect to people and say that I am here. I want to meet the people. And I used to attend Sunday programs. It used to be in some cellar, underground places, probably in somebody's houses. They don't have this facility as we have. It started in 2002. So it's 17 years of association with the Balagokulam. I was remembering our meeting in 2010 in Thrissur. We just started in 2009 Balagokulam in Hyderabad. We were fortunate, Madhavan Nambudiri is here. A good group of people from Hyderabad reached. We have good memories and some bad memories also, right? You remember the big mic system, the whole thing has fallen. That day we had a huge gathering. And we were fortunate soon after starting Balagokulam in Bhagyanagar, we could attend the international program. I was part of it in the organizing team, where we had the first meeting in Ramakrishna Math, where we decided how these have to go. I don't know how many of you have seen. If you wanted to love Balagokulam, go and Google Balagokulam UK, United Kingdom. 400 children participate in the Varshikotsava, the annual celebration in UK. And you can see interview of children, the response, the benefits, what they gained from this. Not in the Indian English, but in the British English. And you want to listen to American English? Go back to US. There are a lot of Balagokulam happening in US, run by the HSS US, Hindu Sevak Sangh. Very active in different parts of the world. We are not that late. The Balagokulam whole thing started in 70s, 1970s, though not in the formal way. But 1981 it came into formal way. I have seen the large, massive procession which happens from the medical college to the city. It used to go by walk. And I was fortunate to be part of that. seeing N.N. Kakkad and Kunjundi Master addressing the gathering, great stalwarts of Kerala who are all great writers were part of Balagokulam. It's all because of Krishnan, M.A. Krishnan, Master of Arts, and it started with the name Bala. Bala, only in Guruvayur we have the Balakrishna in the child form. And we all love, I don't know why Kerala people love Guruvayurappan more than anybody else. Anybody? Probably they love Guruvayurappan more than their husbands. There is a great contradiction for women going to Guruvayur temple and loving Krishna because he is the one who never loved that much his wife than probably he loved his girlfriend, right? So probably soon after marriage you are going to Krishna is a great contradiction sometimes. The Sankalpa is something confusing. Are you confused or not? You know why ladies love Krishna and what is the relevance of loving Krishna, and it is more authentic, more wider, more popular, more required in this present age. You must go through Mahabharata story. I just finished my Mahabharata. Part of that is Bhagavad Gita, 18 chapters taught in America. We had a huge audience. More than physically present, many were on Skype. I was asking the same question. Do you know why? The reason is when all the great Pandavas were witnessing, when all the gurus and great people like Bhishma was witnessing, humiliation of this lady, Draupadi, who took birth from the fire. Yagagni is the Janmasthan for Draupadi. She was humiliated on the stage and nobody came to help. Only one person came to help. So all ladies should trust Krishna more than their own husbands, however powerful your husband is. They may discard you, but I am sure Krishna will never discard ladies. You know, when Arjuna was asked to fight war, he said, I don't mind killing all these warriors in front of me, but what will happen to the society? Because all the gentlemen, all the gents in that state, Mahabharata is the only war in the world where war ends only when all the fighters died, except a few, everybody died. And all the soldiers died, all the Kshatriyas died, and all the Kshatriyas are vanished from the place. You know what Arjuna says to run away from the war field? There will be a society problem because intercaste marriage will happen because no Kshatriyas will be there. What will happen to the Kshatriya ladies? All of them will have to marry other caste people. Krishna immediately said, don't worry, I know how to take care of these ladies. Probably that could be the reason Krishna got bad names in many places. Varga Sangraham will happen. Krishna knows how to take care of people in the toughest situation. My intention is not to talk on Bhagavad Gita. Given a chance, we will try that later in a different style. But my intention is just to say that there is great moment of opportunities available when you hold Krishna together in your hands. And that is why probably the whole Balagokulam, the Gokulam, people may wonder why it's a Balagokulam, what is there to do with the mothers, and we have youths. There are a lot of categories of people who are part of this program. I'm sure nobody can, or no Bala, no child can survive, nobody can learn anything without the mother's help. That is why the Madhur Sabha is one of the strongest and the most essential part. No gurus, No fathers can change the society. It's only mothers who can change society. I am not seeing a lot of ladies in front of me. You look at all my lectures all throughout. In my life, I lost my father when I was 4 years old. And I've been brought up by my mother. And my mother keeps saying, keep on telling only one thing. Because we had a lot of land. Everything was lost. That's what happened to most of the good landlords in Kerala. And that's what happened to my family. And we keep saying, this was our land, it is lost, that is our land, that is lost, everything is lost. And mother keeps saying, Lakshana putra nendinayo dhanam. Alakshana putra nendinayo dhanam. Lakshana putra nendinayo dhanam. If my son is a good son, why should you have money which is taken from the tradition? You don't require it. You will earn yourself. Alakshana putra nendinayo dhanam. If you are a bad boy, why do you need? I never knew that this was great message which my mother got from Gandhari. You know, Gandhari gave a similar message. Because the worst son in the world, who is that? Duryodhana. You see, he has not done any harm to you, but still you keep saying Duryodhana. It is 5,300 years old. July 17th, Mahabharata war happened in July. And November 22nd, Gita, it started from July, the first humiliation. That is where the war's ignition started. But it stayed up to January 14th because Bhishma was in the war field. There are reasons. If you don't know any of these stories, read. Bharati Vidya Bhavan published a beautiful book called Unbelievable Mahabharata. Mahabharata cannot be believed. You read every part of it, then you will start believing Mahabharata. It's a mathematical approach of writing book, reductio absurdum method. That's what is used in that book. And you will know, Gandhari called Duryodhana and said, why can't you become like your cousin brothers? Because both of them studied in the same school. I also studied in wonderful school. But then I was thrown out of the school being the worst boy when I was in 8th grade. Recently, I went back to the same school to teach teachers. And they didn't know that I was thrown out of the school. I was one of the worst students. Only if school throw you away, nothing wrong. But mother should not throw you away. So all mothers, you have to do only one thing plus. But one biggest crime with Gandhari was she never blessed Duryodhana. She was always telling, look at Pandavas, they are great. Don't look at your neighbors' kids and say, they are great and my son is bad. The more number of times you say, my child is bad, my child is bad, my child is bad, even though they are not bad, they will become bad. Keep saying, my son is very good. That could be what happened to Gandhari, and there is all possibility of Gandhari being like that because he was blind. Not physically blind, but otherwise also blind because she comes from Gandhar. Gandhar is Kandahar. Kandahar is Afghanistan. So all Afghanistan people are still like that. So that's the biggest message which Mahabharata gives. And Duryodhana was called and then said, why can't you be a good boy? Look at your cousin brothers. You are from a great school where all your Pandavas, cousin brothers also came. You know what he said? Janami dharmam. Mother, I know what is dharmam. Nachami pravritti. I don't know how to do it. Janami adharmam. I know what is bad. Nachame nivritti. I am not able to stop doing it. That is the fate of the present generation. Most of your children, the young girls and boys in this country, know what is good and what is bad. And they will get good 100% distinction marks also in value system, morality and all that what is in the syllabus. You know what do? They by heart. Learn by heart. And we said don't learn by heart. But I keep saying learn by heart. Manasilaki padikkanam. But don't learn by heart, but learn by heart. That's the only thing what I'm doing. For last 10 years, my life is to teach learn by heart. All my lectures are effective, E effective and A effective. That's what is not happening today. It's shame for Kerala to have a TV program in which Kodishwaran, And the question is, Chagari, Cherata, Kambu, Vellam. ഏത് ഓർഡറിലാണെന്ന് പുറത്തു നിന്ന് അകത്തേക്ക് എഴുതാം. And you know, 6 people out of which only 2 got. What a stupid TV program, yeah? Is it that the Kerala knows? Look at another channel. It's nice to have channels and then keep changing. We have got Shrestha Bharatam. We have got Bharata Darshan. I don't know why people motivate people to get 1 crore rupee for such stupid questions. Can't we have good educational programs where we can contribute to the knowledge to the society? You know, half an hour telecasting program. I'm from Space Department. I know the value of the satellite communication. It costs 20,000 rupees minimum for the TV. And that's why you see a lot of advertisements. We have to change. The culture has to change. The value system has to change. The reading habit has to come back. Learning has to be in you by birth. If you are not learning, all sankalpas would have been lost from this country. We have all the puja vidhi in which the chanting which you see is full of science, maths, physics, chemistry, biology. I don't know how many people look at it. Gladly people don't know who are chanting, that doesn't matter. But at least can't we have that coming back to our syllabus? Ekachame, 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 trishashame, trishashame. Many people would have heard, what is this? This arithmetic progression. Who has to look at it? The young generation who learn mathematics must look at it. Ekam cha, dasham cha, dasham cha, sadam cha, sadam cha, sahasram cha, sahasram cha, ayudam cha, ayudam cha, prayudam cha, divudam cha. What is this? Geometric progression. You know, these are all the chantings which we have. Look at, there is a lot of requirement for young, genius people. All are genius by birth. All are genius by birth. Our brain is like a rubber band. The more you stretch, you get more. Unfortunately, it is not stretched well in the childhood. I was fortunate that we get food only after chanting the evening slokas. Otherwise, food is not. Not the sloka was on concentration, but the food was on concentration. So, Sandhya Namam was must. The eye will be in the kitchen, but chanting happens. It took 40 years for me to realize this is Devi Bhagavatam Dhyana Slokam. You are all fortunate young children. Everything is available and there are a lot of opportunities for learning, but there is a change in attitude which is essential, which is lacking in India today. I am glad that it is changing slowly. And that change happens, I am sure, India will become the leaders of the world. What is lacking is nothing. You go to different part of the world, you see thousands of people getting interested and they keep saying we are unfortunate that we are not able to be in this land where same water, same air which we are able to drink. Himalayam samarabhya yavat Hindu sarovaram tam devadarvidam desham Hindustanam prajakshate. Keep that in mind. We are blessed to be part of this land where we knew geography, mathematics, chemistry. Take examples. I can take chapter by chapter. Recently, I was standing in the RK Nagar bus stop and some person came and told me, "Sir, you taught me biotechnology." I said, "Never I learned biotechnology in my life. How can I teach you biotechnology?" Yeah? Sir, 12 years back you took a class in which you were chanting some Upanishad mantra and you said that is biotechnology. Ena chakshusha pashyanti, ena chakshunshi pashyati. You know, there is no compartmentalization in learning in Bharatiya Shastram. You learn, you will see every science inside that. The science have to be understood because poetry and science is mixed. The biggest problem in India was the poets started writing beauty of people and forgot mathematics and chemistry and physics. I'm sure it's going to come back because a lot of people who are in scientific region, lot of people who have interest in such science and technology research came back to India. Now looking at what's happening around, a coordination, integration happens. I'm sure the world will change. I don't know how much time I took. Pradeep said I can speak for 20 minutes. The chart says 15 minutes. I was asking whether Krishnadas ji is busy or not. We had a long trip from Thrissur, Talisheri to Thrissur. On that day, we had covered different topics on a discussion one day. It's a huge potential for human being to change this world. I am blessed, and you're all blessed to be part of the great Balagokulam which started long years back. If you want to love language, read Kunjani Master's poetry. There is a beautiful poem which says, the synonyms in Malayalam for birth, in any language, Indian language, including Sanskrit, could be only one or two, not more than that. But death has multiple. Because by birth, all of us have got only uniqueness. After birth, we start partitioning and we start looking at different things. There is a saying, everyone is blessed to be creative, with great potential in them to learn anything in this world. Because any child from the birth, 1.5 to 2 years will learn a language. At this age, if you are staying in Hyderabad for 20 years, you will say, I don't know Telugu because what? It's very difficult. How difficult is Malayalam, and which you learned in 2 years in your younger age? At this age, how much time it takes for learning one language? It's very simple. So what is required is an attitude. If you have attitude, you can develop your skill. And if you have attitude and skill, opportunities will come to you. It's not great management principle, it is DrTPS principle of management. The performance P is equal to, you will not get anywhere, learn it here. Performance P is equal to attitude, skill plus opportunity. If you have attitude, I'm sure you can learn. This is the rhythm of language. You know one language, you can learn all other languages. Sanskrit is not at all difficult. You have to only split and look at them in the right sense. It's a great opportunity to learn Sanskrit, not directly from classes, no issue. Learn through slokas, learn interpretations, get into the inner meaning, understand the sankalpam, take it into your heart. Don't do it in your brain. Brain is tedious. It will make you tired. It will not allow you to do anything. I have been put under EEG. You know what's EEG? Electroencephalograph. To check my brain is working or not. And they found that my brain is not working when I am lecturing. Let it be mathematics or remote sensing or image processing, whatever subject or computer science which I teach, my brain is useless. Because whatever you learn have to be learned in manas with interest. If you don't have interest, if you don't have attitude, the life becomes, no, not useless, useless. Don't worry. If mothers told you that you are useless, tell them, no, I am not useless because you produced me. We are all coming from the same factory, no difference. How can somebody be useless and somebody can be useful? But only many of them are useless. You are not using yourself. So decide every moment in your life until I am on the deathbed. Which bed we don't know. Whether it is going to be in Bensalalpet or somewhere else, on a normal wood or a sandalwood, it depends on which position. But for the body, it doesn't matter. You know, the child is supposed to ask the father, I am being fired by my father. My son also will ask a same question. What is that, Papa, you have done in your life? What is that you have done with your life? He is going to ask that question. Vayuranilam amrutamadedam bhasmantam shariram. You are going to be part of this air, and 60 grams of ashes will be back. Whether I weigh 60 kg for last 25 years. If I weigh 60 or 120, the ashes will be less than 60 grams. So it doesn't make a difference. Electric crematorium, they will give you a packet. This is your father, take it. Vayuranilamamrtapadedam basmandam shariram om kritam smarami. Think what is that you have done in your life. You will become speechless like this. Because anyway dead body cannot speak. Then why our system says the son has to ask the father? You know why? It is to remind each one of us when you are young and youth, if you don't do job, be active in your life, you will become useless like this. And in Deccan Chronicle, 3 centimeter by 2 centimeter, this fellow died. Anyway, you are not there to see whether you are died. Most of the people look the paper to see whether my picture is there or not. If it is not there, you are sure that you are not died. That's only value the people have. No, don't make your life like that. Make it most useful. Nimisham jolitam sreyam nadudhumayutum chiram. Live like a fire and not like a smoke. We have great examples of Vivekananda. We have great examples of Acharya, the Bhasha, the whole scriptures which we had, all has been interpreted by Bhashyakaran. There is only one Bhashyakara in Bharatiya Shastra. You know who is that? Shankaracharya. Look at Shankaracharya, what he has done. Read at least one or two. Your life becomes great. And I'm sure I have got much more to say, but we'll look for occasions and hear the great people who are all here. And I'm sure just before my talk, the anchoring person was telling film is coming, dance is coming, don't run away, lecture is boring, doesn't matter. I'm sure most of you are here for that. We have seen sufficient enough in our life. Let us make some sense. Making sense in what we have will go to here somewhere that can be used and change somebody's life in your life. And that is what is greatness in life. Ena kena prakarena yasya kasyapi dehinaha sandosham janayat prajna tadevam ishvara pujanam. Ena kena prakarena, where, when, how, what, why you do doesn't matter. Do something somewhere, somehow to make some fellow's lecture, some fellow's life, some change in life. I'm sure that can make a lot of differences. Wish you all good. I'm sure Balagokulam will excel much higher than what you can all think of, because not because you and me are around, because that's a requirement of this world. And India is going to be the most powerful country with the full of youth. All of them are oriented well with, not with the lectures of morality and values where you have gotten school syllabus. No. Beyond the syllabus, outside that, what you can do in this world is what is going to change, not India. India will become the guru for the whole world. I'm sure all of you have a part to generate in that. Let this be a place where we take oath. I'm going to change the next generation, though we are useless. Let us make the next generation more and more useful. Namaskaram. Ishwarana.
So you are an inspiration to all of us. We are seeing that you are inspired a lot and inspiration to all of us. And thank you for enlightening us from your messages of the Havana and enlightening us with activities of Gurukulam and the events that you do. As a token of gratitude, let me request on behalf of Balagokulam Hyderabad, Sri Jimmy, to present the memento to Dr. DrTPS sir.
കേരളം ഭാരത ശാസ്ത്രലോകത്തിന് നൽകിയ സംഭാവനയായ ശ്രീമാൻ ടി പി ശശികുമാർ, ബാലഗോകുലത്തിൻ്റെ സംസ്ഥാന സെക്രട്ടറി ശ്രീ ഹരികുമാർ, ബാലഗോകുലത്തിൻ്റെ രക്ഷാധികാരി ശ്രീ പ്രദീപ് നമ്പ്യാർ, കാര്യദർശി ശ്രീ സജീവ് കുമാർ, തങ്ങളുടെ സാന്നിധ്യം കൊണ്ട് ഈ സദസ്സിനെ സമ്പന്നമാക്കിയ എൻ്റെ സഹോദരന്മാരെ, അമ്മമാരെ, പിഞ്ചുകുട്ടികളെ, ബാലകന്മാരെ, നമസ്കാരം. മലയാളം അറിയുന്നവരെ യെസ്